All right, folks, we're going to be using a compass now. I think a lot of you have probably used a compass in the past. For our purposes, I'm going to be using, I don't know which one I should use. We have a couple compasses in here. This guy is sort of your typical classroom compass. One thing that I noticed about this is you don't have to use this pencil, right? Because this pencil could get dull. So I think what I'm going to do is actually replace that pencil with, with the small Mr. Pen 0.5 lead pencil, assuming there's lead in there. There it is. And that way, it won't get dull. And I won't have to sharpen this. So let's put this in here. We want to make sure, I'm going to open it up more. We want to make sure the tips line up. Because if you're drawing a very, very small circle, and I don't think we will be for the most part, but if you're drawing a very, very small circle, you want this to be as close together as possible. Okay, I'm going to go down just a little bit. There we go. So this is how I'm going to do it. If you want to use this guy, that's fine. If you have a different compass entirely, you're welcome to use it if you have your own. Okay, but let's read about compasses. Interesting. I haven't used a beam compass, I think, ever. but it exists. Beam compasses are designed to make really large circles or really large measurements. Let's see. The large 6-inch bow compass is commonly used by most drafters to draw circles or arcs with radii of 1/2 inch to 6 inches. So that's what this guy is. Okay. And the lead here gets dull, and the way that you sharpen it is by actually drawing on the paper and wearing it down until it's more of a point. There we go, now it's pretty sharp. So you can use this guy if you want to. Be careful with it, these leads are really easy to lose. They slip out really easily. That's why I prefer to use these for the most part. These are great for more precision though. Traditionally machined from nickel or brass, the compasses of today are often cast with lightweight alloys. Though the large bow compass is the most popular, there are many specialty compasses also available. When drawing very small circles, a small 3-inch compass or drop bow compass can be utilized. Circles or arcs too large for a regular bow compass can be drawn with a beam compass. For our purposes today, we're going to be drawing a 2-inch and a 1.5 inch, so this guy will do just fine. Inking compass, not going to worry about that. We won't be working with ink in this class. We work with computers and print it out. We don't have to ink things. Okay, to assure good quality lines, it is important to keep a clean, sharp bevel point on your compass lead. To sharpen, rub the lead across sandpaper, a sandpaper paddle. Well, that's what I did right here. We have sandpaper paddles at school. Or flat side of your angle is shown. Or yes, because you want to do it in an angle so that you're sharpening that point, and that's what I just showed you. So when you're rubbing it on the sandpaper, you're rubbing it in an angle so that you get a sharp point. I know this stuff is mundane, but a lot of us have never done this before. The beveled or flat side of your compass lead should face out and should extend about 3/8 inch beyond the compass leg or be slightly shorter than the metal shoulder point in the opposite leg. So that's what they're talking about, how far to extend it out. Okay. Again, we'll be using this guy. Using a compass. To use, set your compass to the desired radius by rotating the center adjustment screw, or in the case of this one, we can just pull it open or closed. If this gets too loose, you can tighten or loosen it with a really small screwdriver, or just use this. But you can measure using either one. Place the metal shoulder point accurately at the center of the desired circle or arc and revolve the compass between your thumb and index finger. As you draw a line with the compass, lean it forward in the direction of travel about 15 degrees. This will make it easier to draw circles. Remember, learn to use the compass accurately with only one hand and always keep your lead sharp. Never sharpen the lead over the drawing board. That's good advice. Now, okay, let's take a look at this. What they're talking about is when you angle the compass, it is easier to draw the line. Notice I'm tipping the compass, okay? Now, I just noticed something. Because we are working not at school, we don't have we don't have the Borco to put behind it for our compass to sink into. So it's going to be a little tricky. We can do this the cheating way, which I'll show you in a minute. But their point is, if you lean it, it's a little easier to draw as opposed to going straight up and down. All right, in the next video, I'll do this part of the worksheet.